right, and we're back with an Instigator episode. Unfortunately, we had half this episode recorded and had technical difficulties. So the second half of this episode is gonna be the part we still have, amazingly, the part with Brady. Um, but we have Melissa Hadfield back for the second time to give the Hendrickson Foundation and the Hendrickson Festival the respect they deserve. And highlight a lot about what they do and what this event does for not just our community, but so many other communities. Thanks for coming on, Melissa.
Absolutely. I'm happy to be here and be able to share more about the festival and the Hendrickson Foundation. The Hendrickson Foundation is just such an amazing group for us that has been putting on this tournament here for the last 10 years. And as the 10th anniversary is here, we have some really great things that are being added in for all of our disciplines. So we have the five diversified hockey disciplines that are going to be showcased, which is blind hockey, deaf, hard of hearing hockey, sled hockey, warrior hockey, and special hockey. So throughout the weekend, there will be games that this year will have play-by-play through Live Barn, where they can be watched with a Live Barn subscription at home. They'll be also available in the rink, and that way we can make sure we're trying to make things accessible as possible for all of the players here and ones that can't attend but want to check out this amazing event the Hendrickson Foundation is putting on.
I'm actually it's new Live Barn, right? Like it's like not like because I remember Live Barn's first step was going to that 360 that while it's good, I can't follow it, just my vision. But like they're on another level at Super Rick now, right? In addition to the play by play.
Yeah, so we've raised the bar for this tournament to get Live Barn, who has announcers that will come in and do that play-by-play commentary. We're going to be focusing on doing that for at least 3 or 4 games of each of the disciplines throughout the weekend. So there is on the main Hendrickson Foundation website, there's actually a ribbon that's across the top of the website that explains Live Barn and click here to stream all games live and on demand, which is something that we've never been able to do before. So I'm very excited that we can offer that at this year's tournament.
Yeah, I remember my first Hendy. I scheduled that I had to leave early, so I that was my first experience with Live Barn. I'm literally sitting at the airport and on ironically a 90 something degree day because that's how crazy that first Hendy was for me. And watching watching the USA game play against I think it was Lonnie was playing against the USA at that point. And I remember that was my first experience watching Live Barn in the airport, going, "Okay, I have to pay for this. This is interesting." But Live Barn's come so far, and it's going to be interesting. Brand new play by play.
Yeah.
How well they can understand when we ask them to do it for our community.
Yes, well, that was something we discussed. And so, in planning for the tournament and also with Live Barn, I supplied some details for each of the disciplines to their announcers so that they would know a little bit more about some of the intricacies of blind hockey and what we do and how it works best for us. And we've been planning for this. Of course, this will be their first time doing a blind hockey game, but they are updating all of their cameras nationwide. And so this is a really great opportunity for us to highlight. And I'm sure we'll have a lot of learnings from this initial weekend, but I'm excited that we have the opportunity to have them here.
No, it's a good partnership to have too because they're in a lot of places
Yes.
and it's easy to watch hockey in a lot of places. I mean, especially like you said, when every time they update their technology, it works. The problem is they're so spread out. It's been such an overhaul with some of these programs. So no, but that's awesome. What else is going on it? What else is up for the 10th year and 10th anniversary?
Well, the 10th anniversary will also have um, Live Barn doing interviews on ice. And they'll have a gameplay show that will be put on throughout the celebrity game so that they can involve some of the coaches, some of our Paralympians, and other people who are involved in this festival to be able to share a little bit more on site. So that will be exciting. Um, in addition to our having all of the games, the schedules for everything is on the Hendrickson Foundation National Hockey Festival website, where everybody can go and check and see when everyone's playing. They also have all the really fun things that they're bringing back with the trucks, the mullet wagon, the Warrior Hockey Academy that they're doing on Thursday. Um, they're
Oh man, should I
also,
really not get a haircut yet? Should I save this? This is really long and it's really hot out.
I think you maybe
I am
should.
not doing that. I'll look like Jason Priestley in 90210 if you just chop off the sides right now.
Could be a good luck for you, Josh.
Oh, that's not a mullet though. Those just look ridiculous.
Well, there's
No,
a
sorry. What? That's it's always awesome because it's such a and it's funny because it's such an expectation at this point. Like it's regular for us. The support and the fun and the free flowing beer is but it's an expectation. Like the first time you go to this, you're like, what is who is doing this? And I mean, growing up in 90s hockey, you hear the name and it makes sense, the connection. And then you meet Danny with red and white pants on, meeting Danny on the ice with red and white pants on. I think I met him with it was like I think it was a white scrimmage I was on the ice for, and he's skating around and introduced himself, and I was like, oh yes, that makes sense. You're the guy wearing the red and white pants. That makes sense. No, it's such an awesome. They do such a great job, and they're such a great support for so many different communities.
Yes, absolutely. And this year, there's going to be 92 teams that are coming. There's also over 1,400 athletes that will be at this tournament. And, just sharing your story about Danny just shows you how much fun they like to have. And that is all represented throughout the weekend. They'll have, in addition to the games, they have the celebrity game. They provide a dinner from Famous Dave's Barbecue that will be on Saturday night. And they also have all of the games out behind the Welcome Center of the National Sports Center. And they'll have the music, live music out there, the wild games, and just really make it such a fun atmosphere for everyone to come.
Also, and it is. I mean, it really is. And it's funny. We do an event in Maine, the Witches Brew, and it's an Osh event with a lot of special hockey players, and it's focused on that kind of community. And because it's focused in that kind of community, we're more of a support angle for that group. But what I notice at Hendy is that it is the whole community is supported through all their events that you don't see. It doesn't seem like an event that's specifically for the cognitively impaired community. For the Warriors, where if you know what I mean when I say for the Warriors, you know what they want when they go to an event. Or like specifically for us, like it really is something that's generally for the whole group,
Yeah.
and the whole group enjoys it where they are. I think favorite my favorite memory of Hendy was one year they let us and the sled guy and one of the two of the sled war it was like a sled warrior team or something like that, um keep our equipment in the same room, and we're all kind of standing outside staring at the room. And I was like, all right, so here's the problem. You guys physically can't get over the bags and get in there. And I can't figure out which bag is which. So you guys point, and I'll throw bags over, and you guys grab them. Because it's really funny because like I'd love to play with sled hockey players, but like I tell them every time, your head is knee height. That's a scary thing for me. Um, but
Yeah.
like just the way that we can kind of get along and it works out because the understanding of each other's disability. It's exactly what this event's about.
It is. It's about bringing everybody together. The hockey community is such an amazing community, and the fact that we have such a wonderful group that is putting on this tournament year after year for all of our players to come and have that competition and camaraderie. It's just really incredible to see all the work that comes into this, but see all the fun that comes out of it. In addition to having all the games, they also have the awards, and they make some pretty phenomenal awards that they hand out at this tournament throughout the weekend. That just really shows that community that we have within this hockey group between all the different disciplines, and it's just awesome.
No, awesome. That is, it is. I mean, it really is. No matter what perspective you have when you go there, you'll be fulfilled in, introspectively, inside, outside. It's one of the events we look forward to all the time. So, and I mean, the joke is it's combining the hockey community and Minnesota Nice together, and that's exactly what the event is. So minus the fact, I mean, it has to be said, and it'll be forever said. The first time that we were coming, remember, I had never met Drew until I met him when I texted. I was like, "Which rink are you on?" And he popped the door open to rink 3, and I was like, "Oh, that's what you look like." I had known him for because of COVID, known him for over 2 years at that point. Two would have been 2.5 years. I would have known him before I actually met him in person. Um, and like he's like, just you have to remember, he's like, before you even set foot in these dorms, it's like college again. And I opened that door and I was like, "Ah!" And I was like, they put elite athletes on these things. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about real elite athletes. Elite athletes play here. And
Yeah.
that's always the funny thing now is that's when you get baptized is whether you get a 4 or a 6 inch mattress at the facility. But it's so accessible and it's so awesome to have there,
Yeah.
especially for the cost and having the restaurant, the cafeteria when you can access it now. But yeah, I mean it's such an amazing event. We're so happy to be coming up there.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, and every time now I go up there and I have flashbacks to both my shoulder and the pictures of that night that are my own version of the hangover. Like, oh, I was part of that picture. And nobody ever will give me crap for being drunk that night. When half of everybody is like, ooh, that feels weird. Does that hurt? That was you too, wasn't it? Does that
I was
hurt? And I was
like,
like,
yeah, I was like, this has got to hurt.
no, even before I started drinking, it didn't hurt. It's moving it that hurts, not touching it. It still feels funny. It's
Right.
Max's fault. We'll never hear the end of it. No, thank
Well,
you, thank you for coming on. After this part, we're gonna close out in a few, and then we'll have the original part where Brady came on and we talked about the schedule. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about the Hendrickson Festival or anything else coming up in Minnesota?
well, just with the Hendrickson Festival too, they will have their apparel there to support the Hendricksons and continue to support everybody in this community. So that's just one thing else to mention. But really, this 10-year anniversary is going to be all about our hockey community and celebrating and making memories that we'll have forever because it's just such a fun weekend.
Absolutely. Oh, and a request. Do you have any roster? Do you know anything about the roster for the celebrity game yet?
That is something they don't let out until we get closer.
Ah, see, and
It has to be a surprise. You have to have some surprises in the weekend.
well, my teammate Robbie, who's a Devils fan, and I was like, he's like, Parise plays like regularly. He goes, what? And I was like, dude, I can't confirm that, but he's been there. Parise has been there most years, right? I think. And he's like, really? And I was like, yeah, I know the goal he scored on, and we just laughed at him while we were standing there behind it. He goes, really? I go, oh no. I was like, Parise sniped him, but it was funny because he turned around and was just like, what are you gonna do? Yeah. No,
Yeah.
such an awesome event. Thank you for coming on, and I will see you in, I guess it's a week now, right?
Yes.
Week
Yeah.
from
A week and a
tomorrow.
half. Yes.
Week from no, not even, no, no, tomorrow, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
And when we release this tomorrow, it'll be a week from today.
Yes.
Um, but yes, good. Are you taking part in the disabled class that's there, or
I will be helping with all the background things and just making sure. So I'll be around.
oh, okay,
Uh,
yeah, because I know
yeah.
there's a bunch of people coming in for that.
Yes.
Um,
Yes, we do have the coaches clinic that
yeah,
we're having. So there's two parts to the coaches clinic. So Monday night they're doing a Zoom meeting, and then on Thursday during the day they're having the in-person portion of the meeting to either get your disabled module or get your level one or level up.
nice.
So it's pretty awesome. That's something that's brand new. We've never been able to set up, and so we have everything in place for that. And there are quite a lot of people that are taking advantage of that as well. So
There should
we're
be.
really
It's
excited
awesome.
about
Yeah,
it.
it's awesome, and it's smart with so many different disabled
Hmm.
groups there.
Well, we're
So
so excited to have everybody coming. We do have quite a few people that are brand new to blind hockey that are coming from Arizona, from Nebraska, from Virginia. So there's a lot of players that will be brand new to Hendy that are coming this year. So
nice. That's awesome. We
it'll be a
gotta
lot of
we gotta
fun.
start we gotta start hyping them up to go to Chicago too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. That's going to be our next event at the Windy City Showdown. So
Yeah.
we're, I should say the next event after DC.
After DC.
They
We don't need to
they
keep
have their
pushing
event.
DC.
Of
Okay.
course we
I've been
do.
recruiting. I've been recruiting enough for Kevin.
We need to
Thank
keep promoting for everyone
Yeah,
because
I know.
this
Well, see,
hockey
this is
community
what
is
I
is
do.
something else.
It's my job. Awesome. Thank you so much, Melissa. Thank you for coming on. I will see you in a week.
Sounds awesome. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a good one.
You too.
Is Brady still hanging out?
He is in his room. Nick, I'll go grab
Oh,
him.
okay.
He'll want to say hi for
Oh,
sure.
okay.
He's
So
excited.
what is on our schedule besides the awesome new things? What do we look like on our schedule for Hendy? I know we're getting a treat for our practice on Thursday, correct?
On Thursday night, there will be power skaters that will be there for the U.S. practice. Um, for Brady just walked in. Here, Brady, you can come on over, buddy.
Okay.
You want to say hello?
Hello.
Hey,
Hey,
Brady, what's up, dude?
Things are
the
going
leg,
pretty well, actually.
the legend.
Yeah, thank you. I mean,
How's it going, buddy?
things are going pretty well. Yeah.
Yeah. So Minnesota took care of Dallas, huh? Was that fun to watch?
I mean, it was, but I was also, you know, it was pretty interesting, but it got pretty interesting with that. I
Yeah.
mean,
It was pretty exciting.
it was
Yeah,
because
yeah. Sounds like it was.
it was, well, it would have been 11 years ago that they would have moved on to the second round, and they were beating St. Louis, I think it was. from what
Oh,
I.
really? Was that the last time?
That was the last
Yeah,
time that
that
we moved
was
on to the second
literally
round.
it.
Really?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. It's been a while, I guess, for you guys.
Yes, it has. Yes.
And now you guys are playing Colorado. That kind of stinks.
I mean,
It's been a
I
bit of a rough go, huh?
that I mean, but I mean, Dan Schramm is probably pretty excited based
Yeah, I'm
off,
sure he is.
Oh,
So
based off those
let's
results.
look on the bright side. At least
Yeah,
Shram's excited.
exactly. That's where I'm thinking.
there's always a bright side for you, right, Brady?
Exactly.
But yeah, never get tired of your optimism, you know?
Yeah, I
Even when
mean,
your team wins, like, well, it was interesting. It was interesting. You guys won, dude.
well,
I'm
He
sure.
whatever
was
happens,
excited.
happens.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Nick has other words that, wow, that was interesting, huh, Nick?
I'm sure there's probably other ways you could put it. I just,
Well, maybe we should have called you after the fact when they're both jumping up and down, screaming, shouting, and celebrating.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, before reality hits and then Brady has to be the ultimate team player.
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go off a positive look to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you bet.
Yeah.
Nice. That's always a good way to look at it, Brady.
Yes, thank you.
Nice. I'm
Yeah.
sure everybody's excited to see you guys when they come down there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We're always excited for this event. So we were just talking about the Hendrickson Foundation National Hockey Festival.
Yeah, and there's power skating coaches that are
Yes.
coming down.
Yeah, so we'll have power skating
Nice.
coaches from our MAPS team that will be available for the practices on Thursday night.
Okay.
And then gameplay starts on Friday. And all of the schedule is now listed on the Hendrickson Foundation National Hockey Festival website.
Nice.
So that's awesome. And they have all the teams. I believe there is 92 teams coming, in addition to all of our blind hockey players that are coming as well. So it is going to be a packed house, but we're pretty excited about
Yeah.
it. So we will have the play-by-play starting on Friday. We have the practice in the morning for the U.S. team, and then we have a game for the U.S. team and a game for our white division. And that will be on Friday at 4 o'clock. And then
Cool.
starting on Saturday,
What about that beginner division? Aren't they gonna have stuff?
yep. So we have throughout the weekend, there's going to be different dates or different times that we're going to have games and other things available. So typically we'll do the white and the red level. Each will have two games on Saturday, and then our Sunday morning will be more of our blue, red, white players all together.
Kind of a
Okay.
combination.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Nice. Sweet.
Are we at the same time as White on Saturday and Friday?
No, everything will be on Rink 3 for blind
Okay.
hockey throughout the
Okay.
weekend. So the times for have you guys looked into
I think we
everything?
got ours. I don't know if we got all of them.
Okay. Okay, so I can do a run through. So Thursday
Awesome.
night practice for the Minnesota team with the map skaters for the power skating coaches is at 6:30. At 7:45 is the red or the national team. Friday morning, the national team has practice at 9:15, and then there's a 2:30 game, and the white has a game at 4. Saturday, red has a game at 8:30 and 1:45. White has a game at 10 and 3:15. And then on Sunday, white and blue are at 8:30 a.m. and red is at 9:45 a.m.
Awesome.
And we will have dinner on Friday night that the Minnesota Blind hockey team will be putting on just like we did last year. And then on Saturday night, the celebrity game will be at 5 o'clock. And after the celebrity game, we'll have dinner and all of the games out back of the National Sports Center for all the players and families that will be there.
It's at the
Awesome.
Welcome Center.
Yep, then yeah, that's part of the
Sweet.
National Sports Center.
It is?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure we're all caught up.
Yep, you got it.
Good job, bud.
Thank you.
Target shooting. Brady, how many are you going to hit this year?
All of them.
I mean, I'll definitely work on it.
Yeah.
Work on it.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I've actually gotten into blind soccer too.
Oh, have you?
Oh, cool.
Yes, I have. And actually, we have a ball at our house, and I use that quite a bit. So
Yes.
I'm
Good.
kind of
He's
working
trying
out
to.
my muscles too. But then,
Yep.
Nice. That's cool, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
blind soccer's a good
Probably.
sport. Nice.
That's great, bud.
Yep. So, yeah,
What are you looking forward to most about Hendy, Brady?
I'm honestly looking forward to seeing everybody and all the
Knew you were going to say
I
I
probably
mean,
should have. We probably should have, except for seeing everybody.
that.
I mean,
What about the event besides seeing everybody and reconnecting with friends?
besides that,
I know
just
it's
blind
tough.
hockey in general. And
All right. Getting on the ice.
yep, definitely.
Awesome.
Rubbing elbows on the face off. I try to get him to do it every time I'm on the ice with him. I'm like, I'm going to get you, Brady. Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
just
I'm
go the
just.
smart route and have great sportsmanship.
Oh man, this is the last time you get to play with Jackson as your teammate. You guys are going to be enemies from now on.
Uh-oh.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't make it like that.
Yeah.
I'll just make
Oh no,
things
that's
work.
exactly why I made it like that, Brady.
Uh,
You never know what can happen.
We'll still get to play with him, and that's what's great, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I like playing against my buddies.
I mean, it's pretty nice getting to know everybody, and then you get to know kind of how everybody is playing and things like that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're right, buddy.
Yeah.
So
Well,
we're
that's
super
awesome.
excited. Yes.
So, yeah,
Well,
overall.
that's awesome. Thanks for coming on, guys. Giving us a little preview of the Hendrickson Foundation, the Hendrickson Festival, and all the work Hendrickson Foundation does. Little bit of Melissa's travels with for her comm certification to the Seeing Eye, and and her and Dirk figuring out their paths along the same line. So thank you for coming. I'm going to turn it over to both Dirk and Tony, and thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Brady. Thanks,
You're
Nick.
welcome.
Absolutely happy to be here.
Hey,
We're excited to see everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say thank you for everything that you do for blind hockey, and I can't wait to go to Minnesota and see you guys again. And
Yes,
it's going to be great.
absolutely, Tony. And I mean, I've also got to thank you guys too.
Oh,
And
you're the best, Brady.
thank you, and all those other players we've been with. The Hendricksons are on that list. The fans we have to come out and support us, and just everyone that participates.
Absolutely. Amen, buddy. The coaches and referees too, right?
Yes, they're included. Yes,
Yeah.
everyone that puts it on.
Can't do it without them, right?
Right, exactly, and even all those other disciplines too.
Right
They're
on.
part of it. It's like a whole big family, and everyone just works together in their own ways, but they pull it off.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys for coming on, and we really appreciate your time, guys. And
It is our pleasure.